All right, so we just got new patch notes released for the dynamic update. So we have the dynamic update for dynamic wormholes. Um, I think honestly they should have called it something more like
Like the wild wormhole update?
they should have called it Goodbye Gia.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Let's just go ahead and get into this. See what they got. Skills are now learned at a skills kiosk. You'll have to head back to the star base in order to upgrade your skills.
Well, that's I don't know about that. I think having it at a homestead at the very least would be fine.
Wait a minute. So we have to go all the way back to the star base. We can't just do it on the planet.
Yep.
Even it has to be like this. What the
And you
hell?
have to spend money to upgrade it now too. I think you could do this if you also include a building which you can manufacture in a homestead or a camp that allows
Yeah.
people to pay the cladu cladus rather rather than just going back to the star base.
Yeah. Yeah. That seems like an unnecessary inconvenience, especially right now with other stuff. But let's check out this next one. Dynamic wormholes. Wormholes themselves are inherently
Uh
unstable.
oh.
That means, yeah. I mean, okay, sounds cool. I mean, okay. I mean, like that's cool. Like I know this has been talked about, uh, part of the original idea, anyways, and it's like a risk versus reward thing. How long do you risk staying on the planet to get as much as you can before you, could? The longer you stay, the more you risk.
Without anything you acquire on the wild planet, so that probably means you can't put camps or homesteads in a wormhole planet, right?
Correct. Yeah, I know that was part of the initial design is you're not supposed to do homes on the wild planet. But hey, something for us to test out to see if they got it working at least. But yeah, that
Yep.
is the intention. And I think this is, in some ways, this is kind of a cop out because the what they're basically giving by this is a way to basically go and destroy planets, harvest them for their resources without it having a
Yes.
lasting effect, right? And you can have
On the real planets. Yeah.
exactly right, and to some degree, like in their initial videos, it's like you have to balance, the health of your planet versus getting the resources. And in some ways, this totally negates that, right? Because then it's like, well, we just
Hmm.
won't destroy our good planets, but we'll wreck these other ones that are temporary anyways.
Yep. So let's look at the race against time. Yep, green equals stable. Yellow
Okay.
blinking slowly, starting to destabilize. Yellow blinking
Okay.
moderately, becoming more unstable. And obviously, yellow rapidly is wrap it up, time to head home. Red
Uh-huh.
blinking furiously. Okay, there's a furious blinking. You're pushing it. Steady red is your goose is cooked.
Okay. Interesting. So I don't know how I feel about that. On the one hand, it's like, well, now they're kind of being nice and telling you versus before. It was kind of like, hey, who knows?
Well, you wouldn't want you'd kind of feel unfair, right? You just go into a wormhole and instantly lose, or you don't have like some sort of indication. I think this mode
Yeah.
is better than a timer like they have currently in the game, right? Where there's a timer for certain events. Because if there was a timer in the
Yeah.
event, you would know exactly how much.
Yeah, that's true. Um,
So do a mission probably gives you more money, more cladu, than ordinarily. More
yeah,
cladus.
that'll be interesting to see. Maybe those are a little bit more valuable missions.
Hmm.
Additional updates: slurry tailings. Tailings have been improved so they flow quite rapidly when first placed and then quickly solidify into soil. It sounds
Okay,
interesting.
yeah. Improved meteors. Oh, this is what you want. You don't have to be grumpy anymore. Improved meteors.
Metal deposits were removed from all existing meteor showers to avoid balls of metal. Yeah, I like it. Balls of metal. Can we zoom in on that real quick? Balls of metal all over the world. Zoom in on that.
Yeah, look at that.
Anti-gravium and mega rock events were removed entirely. Oh, wait a minute. Anti-gravium removed entirely?
So where are we going to get anti-gravium?
I don't know. Okay.
Heavy metal noise. Events, meteors were added instead.
So, okay. So I see. So you're not going to get anti-gravium
On the
events
surface,
specifically. Yeah. So you'll still get anti-gravium through the meteor showers, but it's not necessarily going to be anti-gravium every time. It's not going to tell you it's anti-gravium.
Yep.
You're going to have to go figure it
And
out.
the balls of metal
Okay.
won't be on the surface, they'll be underground because they'll melt through. The question I have
Yeah.
with this is they removed ice meteors because it was causing too much lag because of the liquid nature of it. So I wonder if this will cause more lag with these lava melting down.
Interesting. Yeah. I still don't know what the exact issue they were talking about with the water from the ice asteroids was. I don't remember. Was it specifically, did they say server performance, or was it just like they didn't like the idea of water and people being able to put water on the planet? I don't know.
I think it was server performance.
So let's see. If it makes a big pool of lava where they impact and the metal sinks down the world, are we able to just like jump right into the lava and start mining right away, or does the resource not appear until later?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, interesting. Improved flora, mini trees, and bush asset upgrades to improve both visuals
And
performance. Yes. If you release a homestead, it now refund. Hey, there we go. So you don't lose your homestead
you don't
anymore.
lose 2,000.
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't lose 2,000 Cl2. When viewing your current missions, the rewards for those missions are now shown on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Missions that you can't take are moved to the bottom of the list in the mission kiosk.
That's
nice.
That's quality of life improvement.
Until we get a chance to make some improvements, MacGuffins will be much closer to the surface, so you won't have to dig very far to get them.
To avoid the frustrating infinite sand issues. Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah,
I was just like, that's it. I'm done.
Infinite sand. Which, hey, you know what? I say, screw it. Let the infinite sand be there. Go get a chrono phaser.
No.
There is now a stripped xylo slicer in the tools kiosk.
Okay.
UI. Crafting recipes that create mini items should no longer lag the player's client. Okay. Improved first-time experience hallway with improved tutorial dialogues. Wall of text bombs is what I called that one.
No more wall of text bombs. Okay. You can now
remove items from your toolbar. Navigate to your inventory and wait, hold it. I gotta read that again. You can now remove items from your toolbar. Does that mean we don't have to swap them out? We can just pull them off?
I think so.
Navigate to your inventory and click the X on the toolbar item to remove it. Hey, there we go.
I do wonder if this will mean that you don't have to do it in a camp or a homestead or the base.
I don't know.
It doesn't specify.
Yeah, because I think, they didn't want you to be able to do that. They didn't want you to be able to just swap out tools. They wanted, that's like kind of committing your profession is selecting the tools. So I doubt they'll let you just put something on. You know what they need to do though? If you can take it off just by just pressing the X button, then they need to make it so that you can't take it off if you're out in the world, because then it's like you're just out and about. Oops, you hit X and now you're screwed. You just lost your tool and you have no way to equip one.
Like you drop your blaster almost, and then now you can't put it back in your inventory. Give me the weapon. Give me the weapon. Nope, no weapon. All right.
Now you get tooltips when you hover over items on your toolbar.
Okay.
Added a first-time food tutorial so you can tell what food does and why you should use it. Keyboard sprites added to dialogues and first-time dialogues are greatly reduced in verbiage. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
That means I had something before they did. Let's go. Pull up that clip. Here is now an option to skip the first-time experience hallway when you make a new character, as long as you've gone through it once before. Cool.
Okay, that's good.
Grave markers are red now to match the waypoint color.
Okay.
Bigger fish to fry, people. Bigger fish. Overcharge has improved visual effects. I just want to know why sometimes like it doesn't pick up my mouse button click. Like I think it's when I jump. I'm not sure about this, but I feel like there's times when I like shoot the weapon a couple times and then I want to do an overcharge, but it doesn't pick it up, so I like have to release and then start again to get the overcharge.
Yeah.
Have you got that at all?
I've got that as well. I'm not sure. I always think it's my fault that I'm doing something wrong, but
That's
yeah.
so okay. So yeah, I think the same thing. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Because like I hold the button, it doesn't charge, and then I do it again, and it does.
Yeah.
So yeah. If anyone else out there is having that issue, you should post about that so we can confirm that it's not us just being clueless.
as is probably the case.
Paper tiles can be extracted. Oh, hey, here you go. Paper tiles can be extracted again.
That's pretty sad for our tunnel, though, because people will just mine the paper tiles, take it away.
Yeah, I don't know. Good and bad. So I mean, long term, good thing, right? Because really, paper tiles should just be something that are used in like player controlled planets when you're trying to make cities, not just something that like I'm gonna go pave this world.
We should have done that before this happened again. We should have paved an entire planet.
We should have just gone out and got like a bunch of what was that resource? Granite. We should have just gone and paved the entire worlds with granite.
Yeah. But
dude, that would actually, if someone did that, that could actually cause an issue right now, because you could technically do that, and before this, there'd be no way for anyone to dig, because you couldn't dig through those tiles.
See, but we didn't think of that because we came to dig. So, it's good.
That's right.
Good. Field.
I see. Okay, here we go. Special announcements. Ladies and meat bags. So, the guy behind this, the co-founder of Playable Worlds, Raph Koster, was the lead developer of Star Wars Galaxies. And in Star Wars Galaxies, you basically had like spawns of NPCs that would be around the cities, the cities that were on the maps. And one of those would be a gang, and the NPCs were called meat lumps. So every time I see meat bags, I just see meat lumps. I'm thinking, Star Wars Galaxies meat lumps.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but go on.
I know, but hopefully someone out there from Star Wars Galaxies, you can appreciate that. We have some important updates for you. We are doing a wipe this week. This includes everything you have built, that what Stars Reach needs most right now is improved performance. So we are prioritizing that work. Halla freaking Lulia.
That
yes,
is true.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes, like there, bigger fish. See,
this is the big fish.
This is the big fish.
Do you know what this means?
Dynamic. What does this mean?
This means no gunk. No gunk base.
It does mean no gunk.
No gunking up the works. None of it.
It was impressive, but good riddance. Like, yeah. I mean, so here's a post that Raph put up today when they were talking about these patch notes. Yeah, it became super clear that we needed building limits for the sake of frame rate. He talks about some of this in here about just kind of stuff. I guess there was a currency dupe. We missed out on finding a currency dupe bug.
That's like 3 things I've missed out on, man. Oh man.
Here's my whole point, and like this, I agree 1,000%. The fact is that new testers coming in were getting a pretty terrible experience because of the frame rate. We need to fix that urgently so that as we let people in, they don't just bounce. Not everyone is as tolerant as you devoted folks are, right? Like anyone that is coming back for every playtest, anyone, if you go into their Discord, if you're in the alpha testing right now, you see the same names in Discord, and yeah, like. Those people, those of us that are there, we're gonna look past all the performance issues and things like that. But when you have new people coming in and like checking it out, like they're gonna log in, they're gonna get hit by gunks, cruiser, and they're gonna be like, this game sucks, and they're never gonna come back.
Mhm.
And that's my concern. Like that's my concern for the game, is like, I don't want people like to just
See it, and leave.
experience
They're bounce
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, at the same time, like, yeah, it's pre-alpha, and they should understand that, but there also needs to be like, okay, it was cool having the spaceship there, but it's impacting people's performance, new players' performance who haven't experienced the game yet, and so that had to go.
Yep. All right. So then
Cool.
This is just Saturday, Thursday's not doing stuff. That's all it is. So final thoughts. What do you like about this? What do you not like?
Okay, so I don't know about this skill kiosk thing.
Mhm.
It's nothing major, but it's like a minor irritant, right? Like, why? I guess.
It's like having an eyelash in your eye. It's annoying. You don't want it. You want it out. So I would say get rid of that, but
Yeah. Dynamic Wormholes, this sounds really cool. I'm interested to check this out. I mean, honestly, it's not going to have a huge impact on gameplay right now, but it'll be cool to kind of see how this idea evolves for when the game is released.
Yeah.
And this is where you want to go to get those resources, and you got to be quick, and you got to find out what is valuable on that planet fast, because it's there and then it's going to be gone. And if you got it, you got it. If you didn't,
you didn't get it.
Sucks.
You got to be selective.
Yep. So I kind of like to see where that's going. On the other hand, again, I'll say from the lore perspective, they're cheesing out there with their you have to balance the health of your worlds. It's like, well, not really. You could just leave the permanent worlds alone and just wreck the wormhole planets.
Mm-hmm. Wormhole missions, that's the interesting part. I mean, because either you get the resources or you do the missions, probably, because you probably won't have enough time to do both.
Yeah, I suppose that could be true. They'd have to make the missions really, really valuable in order to compete with trying to get valuable resources. I'm interested to check out the Slurry Tailings. I want to see, what I want to see, because I always try, if I'm near a cliff or something, right? I try to dump my tailings off of the cliff, and it's always a little bit difficult trying to get it to go.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
so I'm interested to see. Yeah, I want to see if we can get like a trail of slime going down the mountain now.
Yep.
No more balls of metal. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how it works with the lava pools and the metals sinking down. That'll be interesting to see.
Yep. See if it lags or not. We'll see that. Improved flora, kiosk changes, user interface. What do you think about those?
I don't really care about anything having to do with flora.
Mm-hmm.
If it improves performance, that's a win. But other than that, I don't care.
Yep.
Kiosk missions and tools, I already forgot what was there.
The homestead now gets refunded, and the MacGuffins are easier to get, and there's better UI for the kiosks.
I don't know, little pluses, I guess.
Yeah,
little positives. User interface.
You liked all those. The less bunch of text walls.
Yes, less text walls, and the click X to remove an item from your toolbar. Good, as long as you can't do it while you're out in the field, because then you basically just lost a tool slot that you can't re-equip without going back to a base or a camp.
Yep.
Hopefully, it'd be really cool. We're gonna try and stream on Sunday, so maybe we can get that stream going and check out the updates and check it out.
We'll see what happens.
That's all we got.
Yep, that's all we got. That's that.
All right. Bye. So don't forget, like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.